guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lay, for those of you who are new. For today's video, I am doing a Valentine's Day inspired look, and this video is in collaboration with Crowned in Curls, Curls with Decay. She's this beautiful small YouTuber just like me, and we just thought that it would be nice to come out with a collaboration video for Valentine's Day, so we want to get ready for those days. So I'm going to place a little bit of her information here, and then I'm also going to have a card right here so that you can get to her video as well. The look I did today is going to be this look right here. I think that this is a perfect look for Valentine's Day. I even, at the end of the video, gave you all a couple of choices as far as lip goes. I kind of wanted a look that can go all the way around. A lot of the times, you know, on Valentine's Day, we have the anti-Valentine's Day, we have the lovebirds, and then we have the ones that are, you know, well into their relationship, and Valentine's Day is just another day to show their appreciation. So I kind of wanted to do a look that goes with all of that. So if you are one of those anti-Valentine's Day chicas or you can pair this look with a nude lip. I think nude lip just kind of goes with everything, and I feel like a smoky eye can pair well with anything that you decide to wear, and it really just speaks to like your inner vampiness. And for Valentine's Day, I feel like you want to be more on like the sexy side. So the palette that I used today is the SoftGlam Palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I kind of wanted to use a palette that was very versatile as far as looks go. For all of those in the love phase, I thought a red lip. You know, red lip is classic, especially for Valentine's Day. And I'm sorry, Callie is here and she's pressing buttons. So, yeah, so I felt like a red lip is very classic and very perfect for, you know, Valentine's Day if you want to be like on that bandwagon. And then I also decided to use a hot pink. I think hot pink is for those who are really trying to be bold and out there, and I just think that it's a beautiful color to turn to. If you are new to my channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up if you enjoy this video, and then hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time that I do an upload. Alright, let's just get right into this tutorial. Alright, so we are working on the eyes. So I'm starting by using the SoftGlam palette, and I just wanted to give you all a look at the brush. This brush is a little more on the fluffy end. This just really helps to give me more of a diffused look since I am doing a smoky eye. The first shade that I went in with is the shade Burnt Orange. And again, you see me doing circular motions pretty messily, like I'm not really focusing it on a specific area. I'm just doing my circular motions all around the area. And now with a pointier brush, this brush actually is a little more fluffy. It's not exactly a pencil brush, but it's not exactly like not a pencil brush. I'm going in with the shade Russet, and I know it doesn't look like much right here, but mixed in with Burnt Orange, it kind of makes this nice warm tone brown, and that is just to help build in the smoky brown shade that I'm going to use on my lid. So it helps it fade from a cool tone brown all the way to a warm tone brown, and you just want to keep blending that out until there are no harsh lines. So holding the tip of the brush really helps to create this type of blown out look. You want to let the brush do the work, and that's ultimately how you get this type of like a blown out look. So now I'm using a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to pack on my lid color. The lid color I'm using today is Cypress Umber, which is this really pretty matte cool tone coffee brown. So I'm patting that on my eyelid. And then once I do that, you'll see you want to really focus the areas that you're patting the color on so that you can get one even coat of whatever shade you're putting on your lid, whether it's black or brown. And then I'm going back in, no additional product on this brush, and I'm using the fluffy pencil brush, and I'm just going to blend out the edges so that they mix into the russet shade. And now I'm using Albatross by NARS. This just has a little bit of like a sheen, and it's a tad bit darker than Cypress Umber. And since I didn't want to use black, that's what I did. So going in with this angle brush and the shade Noir, I'm going to line the top lash line as if I was, you know, doing my liner, but I'm not. I'm just using this as a guide. This is what I'm going to use to kind of really make it seem more smoky by blending out that line. So you just want to kind of dust it upwards and boom. So now I'm going to go ahead and do my other eye off camera, and I did my lashes. These are the, I don't know what lashes these are. I actually got them out of my little pink lash box. It's probably Eylure if I'm not mistaken. So the next step is to take pretty much the same brushes and everything that you used on the top lash line, the top lid, and put it on your lower lash line. And then I also use black eyeliner in my waterline. So now moving on to face, I'm using this L'Oreal Lumi concealer, not concealer, I'm sorry, this L'Oreal Lumi primer, which kind of has this like pearlescent type sheen to it. And this is just so that my face doesn't look overly dry when I use the L'Oreal foundation, which I'm about to use. This is the L'Oreal Pro Matte, and I'm using another hydrating primer. This is the NYX Oil. It's like their Hydro Primer. It's an oil-based primer. It's kind of like a dupe for the Smashbox Oil Primer, and it's really nice. It's very moisturizing. I think this is perfect for the wintertime, for whenever you have, if you have dry skin. Like for me, I have combination skin, but I have worn this foundation with regular primer, like my regular everyday primer, and it sucked the life out of any type of moisture that I had in my face, and it was just like my face felt like it was cracking, like it was terrible. So now to conceal underneath my eyes, I'm using the Maybelline Age Rewind. This is in the shade Golden. This was when they came out with more shades, so this is one of the darker shades that they came out with for, you know, people of deeper skin tones, because for a while they did not have anything. So this is what I used to highlight and conceal underneath my eyes. I did put concealer on prior to. Yes, I did. So I put concealer on prior to putting concealer on to highlight. That's what I used underneath my eyes when it came time to put on my lower lash stuff. So right here, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Pro Conceal, like those little concealer things, and this is in the shade Cool Tan. If I don't say the names of everything properly on here, trust me, everything will be in the description box at the bottom. If not today, I do always go back and try to put in what I used. So this is in the shade Cool Tan, I believe, or Cool Cocoa. It's something like that. It's a cool tone brown, and with this product I learned that a little goes a long way. You want to make sure that you do not use too much of this product, otherwise it can start to look like mud. So I have started to use cream bases on my nose to contour, and I find that it gives me a little more of a natural look, more so than when I use powders, because I feel like when I use certain powders it can kind of look, you know, a little off. So to set my concealed areas, I'm using the Colourpop Banana powder, and then when it's time to go in for bronzer, I am using this Morphe. This is their highlight and contour palette, and this is in the shade Donut. This has been my favorite bronzer for like the past 2 weeks. My husband got me this palette for Christmas, and it has just been my jam since then. So I'm just using the other end of this brush to bring up that highlighting powder so that I don't have a harsh line of demarcation, I don't even know if I said that right, between the contour and highlight. So now I'm using the Cover FX drops. I believe this is in Sunlight, and this is just going to give me that extra glow, and I hate when people text me while I'm doing my voiceovers. Sorry about that. So now I'm adding a little bit of that to my nose, and like I said, you want to use a very little bit, and that's why I'm using my finger, and you guys know I usually don't like to use my finger for anything. So now this is, I believe it's Posy. I think that's how you say it. This is the Colourpop and Makeup Shayla collection. They're loose highlighting powders, and this is another product where you really don't need a lot. I think I dipped my brush a little bit in the cap, and that covered both, and even that was, you know, a little too much. So I'm placing that. I've just started placing it on my forehead, and let me tell you, when you go outside and you turn and the light hits it just right, girl. So right here, I'm using this not Colourpop, this Morphe blush palette. I'm using that reddish orange shade. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it does help to give you a really nice flush of color, especially when you're going to have a smoky eye. And right here, I'm just going back in with my highlight. So for me to have on a matte foundation, I made myself look pretty dewy. So now I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. This is just a sample that I have. And, yo, stop texting me. So, yeah, and that completes this look. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, beauties, stay blessed and stay tuned for my lip options.